I'm Amy Baxter, editor of Retail Leader, and welcome to Trend Talk. Every week on Trend Talk, we chat with an industry expert about ongoing retail trends and news. My guest this week is Alfred Chang, Co-CEO of Pacsun, and we're chatting about Pacsun's exciting moves in the Metaverse. So welcome, Alfred. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Well, so there's some recent news from Pacsun, which is the opening of this fantasy interactive virtual mall. So can you tell me about this move in Roblox, this, one of the most popular Metaverse platforms?
Yeah, so the Metaverse is something that it's been a strategy and initiative for us that we established a few years ago. As I kind of said in the beginning, our brand positioning is so focused on this consumer and being this relevant lifestyle brand. And the Metaverse is where they live. Our consumer is a leading user, a leader of creating this space. We talk often about our entire business as a community, which includes our customer, includes our associates, includes brand partners that we work very closely with to bring these things about. So as we talk about our Metaverse strategy overall, Roblox was one of the key outputs of that and initiatives that we wanted to get after a couple of years ago. And pleased to announce that we, after a couple of years of work on that, we've been able to launch what Pacworld on Roblox. And what it is really, for us, for Roblox, it's really being able to find a way the last couple of years of creating something that is authentic to our brand, creating something that our customers expect from us and want to engage with us as it relates to Pacsun and everything they love about us. So what we created was Pacworld, which is really focused around specialty retail and the mall. And if you're familiar with Roblox, tycoon games are some of the most popular. And that's really what it's based off of. And really pleased to be able to bring the Pacsun lifestyle aspect of it in there, as well as what that consumer target really expects from popular games and in terms of this virtual world where they're connecting with everybody on.
Yeah, super cool. Can you walk me through the experience of Pacworld a little bit? Like, what's it like when you're the player in Roblox?
Yeah, so it's a tycoon game. So it's really where the individual player and the customer can come in and really create their own world. And the whole idea of it is to be able to kind of create your own world, build it, almost like build your own business. And as you do that, you're able to level up, unlock additional things, earn different things, including different types of stores and different elements that then they're able to kind of create more of a popular mall, create something that's really in their own vision that drives more success and generates points and revenue. And then they're able to invite their friends, get more users in there, create a sense of community as well that makes Roblox so popular. They're able to kind of communicate and talk about that. Every little thing too, as you talk about leveling up, even the furniture within the mall to be able to purchase and design how your own little nook of the mall looks. And the furniture in terms of the walkway. So it's very exciting. I think that's what makes tycoon games really popular. And for us, Pacsun, we've launched, we have Pacsun product in the Roblox Metaverse already, including t-shirts and other things. So it's another great place in the mall for the customer to dress their skin, how they want to show up in the Metaverse, in this virtual world. And you might look different in this game going to a mall that you created and versus a different game that you might be doing paintballing.
Mm-hmm. What's the impetus behind getting into the Metaverse? Why is Pacsun dabbling in the virtual worlds?
Yeah, I think the first thing is I want to be clear, we're not dabbling. This is, like I said in the beginning, it's a key strategy and an investment in our future and our customers that we identified. And our teams identified and our leadership teams identified a few years ago. And so it's on our roadmap. It's critical in our minds to the future. And it's really, again, about the customer. You look at Gen Z and the next gen, this is where, as we talk about Roblox, tens of millions of daily users, billions of hours spent each day by America's youth. Over 2/3 of America's youth is utilizing or has used Roblox. And what are they doing in this metaverse, in this world? They're dressing their avatars. They're used to the idea of what a digital skin means. They understand how to communicate, interact, create their own language in this metaverse. This is what's filling hours and hours of their day, and now is part of their lives. And then you think about as this customer and this youth, and as they continue to evolve and growing up on this, what is their expectations going to be like in the future? So this is why for us, it's so much a part of who our customer is. It's so much a part of where the community that we're part of really is driving towards. So it's a big investment in our future, and we're all in.
Super cool. Yeah, I'm super curious. Is it the same customer who walks through a Pacsun store, comes in through the door, that's in playing also on Roblox?
Well, I think it's definitely the same customer that comes in through our doors in the physical stores and our e-commerce business, or has engaged, the millions of followers we have on TikTok to other social media platforms. It's the same customer. Now, the thing that I love about the metaverse is there are really, there are big and small pockets of community of why they gather. And I think Roblox, there's a gaming aspect of it. There's a youthful aspect of it that skews a little bit younger. So is that the exact same customer that represents the entire population of Pacsun stores? No, we have our youth range is a bit wider, but the total metaverse absolutely represents who our customers are today, whether they're engaging with it on Roblox, or whether they're engaging with it on our Pacsun game, or even engaging and really driving the different communities of why different NFTs are popular and et cetera. So that's who our customer is. And so for us, it's obviously finding the right platforms and how what our brand is about, and to be able to authentically show up in there. And that's why in both the Roblox is one of our first initiatives, Pacsun game on the app is, and as well as the NFTs we've been able to deliver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely want to ask you about the NFTs in a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
But what's been the reaction so far since Pacworld's became available? I know it hasn't been that long, but...
Yeah, no. So, look, I think as we talk about the overall community, the reaction's been very positive. From the outside looking in, from both our associates and what we were able to do, and the customers that follow us today, it's been celebrated, it's been embraced, and it's great. It's like where it's one of those things, and this is one of the guiding principles for us. When we do things, again, we want to make sure that it's authentic, and it's like, yeah, that totally makes sense for Pacsun, and they're on it. I think the other part of it that's in terms of, well, how's the response been, is, look, we've got these things launched. This is not something that just happens and then it's we move on to the next thing. These are things that we launch, and we're going to need to continue to develop, listen to the community, work with our partners that will understand, and this is something we fully expect to scale. Separately, I would be happy to share that I have a few tweens at home that have engaged in the game personally, and their response has been very positive, where they like this experience is actually works very well, and they love it. So I'm hoping feedback from a few also says that the response has been for a few back at home, the response has been very, very positive.